Much better. I'm Rooster.
Obviously, I'm Graybeard.
And this is Barbecue and Bourbon. All right. So what are we cooking up tonight?
We are cooking. What are we cooking?
I know it's got some bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
And it's got a fish.
Bacon wrapped ahi tuna.
Ooh.
Deliciousness.
That just sounds like it needs to go in my tummy. I'm going to tell you what. You guys got to check this out. It's going to be awesome.
Got to come check it out.
Yep. Hey, subscribe and like.
Hit that bell icon so you know when the next one drops.
And leave us a comment. Talk to us.
We'd love to hear from you.
You want us to pair a bourbon, a whiskey, a scotch, and Irish with some food?
Let us know.
We'll do it. Future videos. Hey, send us a bottle.
That would be nice.
Let's get to cooking.
Let's get going. All right, guys. So we are doing bacon wrapped tuna. I got some good ahi tuna here today from our local HEB. What I typically do with this is cut it into about 2-inch chunks and wrap it in bacon. Just like that. We'll leave that one like that. And we have our bacon pre-cooking. Well, I'm going to finish cutting this, and we'll get back at you when we wrap it with bacon and get ready to put it on the grill.
Now, how come you said we wrap it, cook the bacon, pre-cook the bacon up a little before we wrap it?
So your bacon gets done. If you just wrap raw bacon around your tuna will get way done, too done. So you pre-cook that bacon. So when your tuna's done, your bacon's right there.
Perfect.
So we just put a little AP. For y'all that know, you know.
Then to get all happy.
Make it all happy. AP, if you don't know, salt, pepper, and garlic powder.
All purpose, baby. And then over here we got the bacon that's partially cooked so that it's still wrappable, but yet we'll get done at the same time as the yummy nummy nums.
Yummy nums. No.
Here we got the master at work. He's wrapping that tuna in this bacon. Now he skillfully bends that around there. And he pokes it with a toothpick. Boom. Another one bites the dust. And then we're going to throw those on the fire and cook them up nice and tasty. Boom. Tuna is on. All right, guys, we had a little blip, so we had to do a little voiceover here. And just want to tell you, we're doing New Riff Straight Rye Whiskey, classification straight rye. Company is New Riff Distilling, distilled by New Riff Distilling, and it's an ongoing release.
It's 116 proof. No, excuse me, 113 proof. Very tasty rye.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Aged at least 4 years, at least. She's young.
She is young.
She don't taste young.
She does not. But anything over 4 years doesn't really taste super young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's everything below that really gives it that grainy, young flavoring to it.
Well, I have not tasted a rye that tasted young.
No, well, all the ryes that we've done have been pretty darn good ryes, though. We haven't done any inexpensive ryes. Well, for such a high proof, you don't get the ethanol-y smell at all on the nose.
If you stick your beak down in there pretty far, you do.
I don't really get it.
I've got a bigger beak. I can get down there deeper.
Okay. I get a lot of burnt caramel.
I get caramel. I don't know if
Some
it's
oak.
burnt. You sip it already? Well, of course we
Yeah,
have.
I did. I couldn't.
Of course we have. Definitely rye.
Oh yeah. So right away I get the rye spice, but
Yep.
for me it's hitting me kind of peppery. More like
I get more of a baking spice out of it.
Yeah, see, I don't get the cinnamon. I don't get the baking notes out of it. I get more of the pepper type notes out of it. Like it's like kind of like a combination of white and black pepper is what I'm getting out of it.
I get a
Muted though, not like
hardcore.
yeah.
I get a slight buttery finish on it.
Yeah, it's very silky, feels good in your mouth.
Yeah, it does. It's got a long. It lingers. That lingers.
It does. It's really good, and so it's consider it's 100% rye.
Yeah, 95 rye
and 5%
malted rye.
Yeah, you'd never know it. You know, it doesn't come across grainy or anything like you would think it would. It's very good.
It's pretty good. I don't know if I would call this my best rye.
No, I don't.
But
it's
good.
But it is definitely a good rye.
It paired well with that tuna.
Oh, it paired really well. Some of the earthy tones you get at the finish on this definitely come across with that tuna.
And then those raviolis
with the pine nuts and the bacon.
Yep, that brought it out a lot.
Yeah, I definitely think the pine nuts and bacon really had a lot to do with pulling out the flavors and some of the different stuff in here that you might not get drinking this solo without the food.
Yeah.
But putting them together,
I don't know if I would drink this solo.
I think it's good to have every now and then, but you're right. But paired with the food the way we did it, it works really well that way.
It paired very well.
Delicious. So, definitely, this is definitely worth buying, worth to have on your shelf. It is a good rye, and
it's worth having on your shelf for sure.
It definitely, if you want to make some nice fish dishes with some earthy notes in it, it's really going to come alive, and you're really going to just have a great combination of whiskey.
A good fatty fish is
always fatty, but it's tremendous. It's definitely worth it to do it.
Oh gosh, yes.
All right, well,
we'll see you on the other side.
I can't wait. All right, we're pulling them off. It's time.
Oh, you better believe it.
Looking real good, Graybeard. Climb down in here on some of these. Look at that.
Get a little light for the subject.
All right.
Yes, sir.
The cooking's done.
It's time for eating.
It's time for eating.
Oh, it's cooked perfect.
So our ladies made some green beans with some bacon, and then also some ravioli with a little wilted spinach, some sun-dried tomatoes,
pine nuts,
and it flows. This is so beautiful, and it tastes so good. It's a perfect marriage.
That is good.
I just got to try some of this nice tuna with pieces of this bacon. Look at that. And that's like perfectly done. Okay. Oh, yeah. You can never go wrong when you're doing fish and having it with rye.
Oh, you cannot. It's tasty.
It is. Rye works so good with fish. Mm. I tell you,
Shout out to the wives. They did a decent job.
they did. It's good, and it works great with this tuna.
Mm.
You got the delicious tuna. Then you get a little bit of the rustic charm with the bacon on it. Then you get a little bit of that oak flavoring coming across from the coals, coming up through there. And it just draws it all together. Then you mix it in with a little rye.
That is,
It's phenomenal.
I have not had bacon wrapped tuna in probably 7 years.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Mm.
Yellowfin ahi tuna. That's what this is. And it is ridiculously expensive
It
and ridiculously good.
is worth every penny.
So says the man that didn't buy it.
I buy plenty.
Not tuna.
Not today. Tell you what, this is like a little piece of heaven on earth.
This is like a big piece of heaven on earth. Not
Tell you
little.
what,
Mm.
it's the everyday little things that make life fantastic.
Yes, the everyday little things. Coming home from work, getting a kiss from your wife, getting a hug from your grandbaby or your kids, depending on how young you are.
Yeah, and who is home when you get there?
True that.
It makes all the difference in the world.
It does.
Family and friends
Yes, sir.
and barbecue.
Family, friends, barbecue, and bourbon.
That's it, baby. All right. If you run,
May you run in the clouds.
if you fight,
May you fight for your lover's heart.
and if you drink,
May
you drink with us.